back to my channel. I'm back with another video. So this video is going to be about all the bonnet controversy that's been going on the internet. So for those of you who don't know, Monique went on her Instagram to basically make this 5-minute long video telling Black women that they should not be wearing bonnets, headscarves, pajamas, or anything of that degree to public places, whether that be the airport. She was mostly talking about the airport, but then she also said, you know, the store and stuff like that. So I really wanted to get into this topic. So here's my thing, right, with Monique, because there's layers to this, right? Now obviously, you know, I can give my opinion on how I feel about people doing that, but then also too, I want to talk about like how I felt about Monique even doing this or making this type of video. So first things first, I feel that everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I have said this, that's the whole point of this channel, is to give my opinion on, you know, certain things that are happening in the world. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Now, even though everyone is entitled to their opinion, people are also responsible for, you know, how they act on those opinions, right? And so for me, it's like, and it's frustrating because I feel like we live in a world with social media now that everybody thinks that their opinion is fact. Like, people get opinions and facts mixed up way too often. And a lot of people feel like their opinions and how they feel about certain things is just the way that it should be. There are people that feel like how they think and how they view certain things is how everybody else should feel. And it always causes this like uproar on the internet whenever someone gives their opinions on something, because either that person is trying to force their opinions on other people, or they're just speaking their minds and other people take offense at their opinions and then they make it into a big thing. And so with this whole Monique situation, right, I am not mad at Monique for her opinion. Now, I'll say for me, right, like I say what my opinion is on it. Me personally, I would not wear a bonnet or anything that would be considered nighttime attire out in public. I don't even wear my bonnet in the front yard, like just in the event that one of my neighbors might see me. Like I don't do that. But also I don't judge or look down upon anyone else that does that. That's just a me thing. I just kind of like to look a certain way, and it's not for me to say whether or not wearing your bonnet in public is seen as being presentable or not. But just for me, that's not something that I'm comfortable with. Like, even when I get on this camera, like, I'm going to look a certain way on camera. I just like to be presented a certain way. But again, I don't judge anybody for doing that. Like, literally, who's that reality star? Because there's this woman from Basketball Wives. She has like a whole thing that she does called Bonnet Chronicles, and she like does little like videos and stuff in her bonnet. Like, people can do what they want. And for me, it's like, you know, again, and also too, like, Monique, I feel like comes from that old school way of thinking where, you know, it's like us as Black women, obviously we're always held to a higher standard, and a lot of times that plays into our appearance. Like, we're held to a different standard, and we're expected to always look a certain way to the public to avoid people looking at us or thinking of us in a certain way. And typically women who wear bonnets outside of their home are viewed a certain way because of society. And so I don't think that Monique had ill intentions with her video. Now, towards the end of her video, she started saying stuff like, you know, if you wear a bonnet outside your house, then you don't deserve the title of queen. I think that's a little much. That's a little extra. I don't agree with that at all. I think that was kind of pushing it. I would definitely wouldn't go as far as to say that you're not a queen because you wear a bonnet or a scarf or whatever. Now again, like I wouldn't, but I don't. First of all, I just feel like I just don't have enough time in my day to be wondering or to be worried about what other people are wearing and doing. Like, I just don't care. People can do what they want, you know. But again, Monique is entitled to her own opinion. And now people were saying too, like, you know, Monique's talking about, you know, how you present yourself to the world, but then she was in her robe. Now, yes, but at the same time, her argument is that when that stuff should be worn in your house, and technically she was in her house. Yes, she was making a video to show the world, but she was in her house. But yeah, anyway, that's neither here or there. But honestly, like, my main point with this though is that everybody is entitled to their own opinion. You have every right to disagree with Monique. We don't have to go as far as to, you know, say mean things about her or try to cancel her. Like, that's the thing too, is like people, and again, well, but also too with Monique though, Monique also is, I feel like, I don't know if she's trying to force her opinion. I mean, she is trying to like convince other people that, like, listen, this isn't okay, people shouldn't be doing this. Because even, you know, there was a part of the video where she was like, you know, older black women need to tap younger black women on the shoulder if they see them out in public. I don't agree with that at all. I just think that everybody should just mind their business. Like, why can't we just mind our own business, y'all? Why can't we just mind our own business? Do what we want, look how we want. Like, why do we care? Like, I don't understand. And it's crazy because I feel like, you know, we get enough judgment, right? We get enough judgment from the outside world when it comes to like our community. We don't need all this division inside the black community. We don't need to be divided. I think people just need to do what they want to do. And at the end of the day, like I said, you don't have to agree with it. Like, you don't have to agree with it at all. And so, yeah, like, my thoughts on Monique's, you know, opinions or whatever, I just feel like she's allowed to feel that way. She can do what she wants. She can feel how she wants to feel about it. But I think her going as far as to be like, oh, well, I'm going to, you know, tap you on your shoulder, or you don't deserve to be called a queen. That's when I started to be like, okay, Monique, like, you doing a little bit too much. Like, I don't agree with you doing all of that. That's kind of rude in my opinion. But again, she can feel how she wants to feel. I'm going to do what I do. And if I go out and I see another black woman, and I don't care, Walmart, Target, whatever, and they are in a bonnet or whatever, I'm not gonna care, because I'm assuming, because bonnets are made to protect your hair or protect whatever hairstyle that you have up underneath. And so I'm always going to assume that they are just trying to preserve whatever hairstyle, or like, they don't want their hair to get messed up, and that is completely understandable. I can't tell you how many times, especially when I was younger, that I would go to get my hair done, and it wasn't that long before it got ruined, either by the heat or sometimes rain or whatever. And so whatever you gotta do to protect your hair, do it. And as far as the airport goes, I've actually, this conversation has been going on for a minute when it comes to how people should show up to the airport. There's some people that are on completely different ends of the spectrum. There are people who think that you should go to the airport super duper comfortable, full on pajamas, bonnet, blanket, slippers. There are people who feel like you should be able to be as comfortable as you would like, especially depending on how long the flight is. But then there's other people who feel like you should go like dressed up in business attire, or you should be super done up at the airport. And again, I just think it just depends on you and how you feel and what you're comfortable with. I know for me, even though I don't get on planes, I never been on a plane before, but if I were to ever get on a plane and I had to be on there for a long time, I'm gonna be comfortable. I may not go as far as to wear pajama pants, just because I'm also thinking about too, like when I get off the plane and when I have to like go and like, you know, enter society. I don't want to be in like pajama wear, but I'm gonna definitely have on some sweats, a hoodie, and yeah, probably a blanket and a pillow. Like I'm going to be comfortable. But again, that goes back to my point. It's all about what you're comfortable with doing. And so yeah, I just think that Monique, I don't know, she felt strongly enough about this to make a video about it, but she could have kept her opinion. She could have kept her opinion. But you know, a lot of people were really upset with what she said. What she said didn't make me like angry. Like I wasn't like, you know, oh my god, I can't believe she said that. I just was like, whatever. Like that's her opinion. I just disagreed and kept it moving. And I think that's what other people should do. Just disagree and keep it moving. It's her opinion. You don't have to do what she says to do. And I know people were you know, being funny or whatever, saying like, you know, they're gonna stop wearing their bonnets now because Monique might come up to them. But honestly, just do you. Who cares? Like, who cares at the end of the day? Just do whatever makes you happy, whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm not gonna judge. And I think that we should stop trying to judge other people. Again, you are allowed to have your own opinion in your own head and your own thoughts, but your opinions don't always need to be voiced. And I feel like with the internet, people feel like they have to voice their opinions on every little thing. Granted, I'm a little hypocritical because I'm doing that right now because I have a YouTube channel, but I'm just saying, you don't have to speak on every little thing and expect everybody to agree with you. And then when you have people that don't agree with you, you feel the need to go back and forth on the internet with people. No, just have your own opinions. If you feel the need to express your opinions, just put it out there and leave it alone. But yeah, anyway, that's how I feel about the whole situation. Y'all let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below about what you guys think about this whole bonnet situation. If you agree with Monique, if you disagree with her, let me know you guys' thoughts. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.